Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom! Time to get this old dead body moving again. After a day of rest, we go out to quest. After a day of rest, we go out to quest. Once more. Whoa, that's a lot of things on the minimap that I don't need. How do you... It's here. Banker, auctioneer, barber, mailbox we can keep, profession trainers, transmogrifiers, really don't need that. It's still showing me like flight masters and innkeepers and some things that I don't really... And stable master, I think that would be. So yeah, we're heading over to this building here, to Shadow Priestess Malia, because we're doing something with Devlin, a Dark Cleric Burial.
What now?
What can this insignificant servant do for you, Roam? Training, perhaps?
It's no longer a thing.
Patience.
But yeah, Shadow Priest Malia here. Also with a gnome haircut. With a different one. And a bat staff. With bat wings that flap. It looks so weird with like the cute haircuts on the undead.
What would you ask of death?
Because apparently we could possibly get at least information out of Devlin Agamand. Because we kept his skull. Devlin's remains. Possibly make him a good guy, but doesn't feel like it.
Are you ready to begin the procedure?
I am ready.
Victory.
Very well. Follow me.
Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Tirisfal Glades. So we're doing it upstairs, by the bed. Are we putting him on the bed?
Now it is time for us to begin. Devlin Agamand, listen to my voice. Your mortal remains have been gathered here in this place where you spent your childhood. Resist the Lich King's will, Devlin. Come to us.
What's going on here? Wait, am I home? You people, what are you doing here? Why are you in my house? Mother, father, Thurman, where are you? Come help me! No, I remember. My family is dead, and so am I. And my soul belongs to the Scourge. Die, you wretches!
Well, he couldn't be turned. And why would he say that? Because this is a completely new quest. There was nothing like this before. Shadow of Agamand. Oh, he's gone. Oh, I had loot, but then he disappeared before I...
What now?
I'm a little busy at the moment, priest. Return when I'm less preoccupied.
Beware. Our enemies abound.
But why would he say that this was his house? Because...
I had better return to my post. You can find me downstairs if you need anything.
Because all of Brill, as I mentioned early on in this playthrough, the Forsaken used to have old, like, decrepit human buildings. They didn't look like this at all, so Brill was entirely rebuilt with Cataclysm. So this would be a new house. So... And it wouldn't be... Yeah, wouldn't he live at Agamand Mills? Or did he grow up in Brill and then move there when he got older? So that means that Thurman was probably his brother? Maybe? His older brother? Possibly? I don't know. His model looked a little bit weird, like the ghost model of Devlin. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work at all, which, yeah, very weird, but...
What is it?
How unfortunate. Perhaps the Scourge's dominion over Devlin's mind remained too strong. Or perhaps our methods are simply not strong enough. It's also possible that Devlin was too simple-minded to comprehend what we were asking him.
So we'll steal his shirt.
Dark Lady.
You've done much for us here, Bruin, but men of your caliber are needed elsewhere. To the east lies the Bulwark, a fortified barricade against the ravages of the Plaguelands. The Bulwark protects us from Scourge invasions and has allowed us enough sanctity to build up our forces here in the Tirisfal Glades. Go, speak with I want to say executor, but it's... Go, speak with High Executor Darrington. He is an ally, and will doubtless appreciate whatever aid you can give him. Report to High Executor Darrington at the Bulwark in Tirisfal Glades. Well, that's for later. We have another one on the way there. I'm guessing this one will, like, do quests here in this area, and this one will be, like, this inner area. And you can see two portals up here. We'll deal with that later. A little bit later. Not much later, but a little bit later. So we're basically completely done on the western and middle part of Tirisfal Glades. We only have the eastern part left. Oh, but about that shirt, do I want to wear it? It's like the same. It's worth more money. It does fit with the pants though. And yeah, I'll make this in my home, so we don't have to go back to Death Knell with my Hearthstone. Goodbye. So it's that road. Yeah. Patient Buffonid. Oh. I didn't expect that one. So I made the first thumbnail for this series today. I'm quite happy with it. Like the result of like putting my face onto Roam's face, I was fairly happy with the result. Although, even though I did give Roam like green glowing eyes, but somehow in Photoshop they got yellow. I don't know. Doesn't matter really. Here we go. Death's Watch way station. Shalene Robart, leatherworking trainer, and Gretchen Deadmar does nothing. Rand Robart, a skinning trainer. Oh, okay, so they're probably married. Not that Forsaken care much about things like that.
I am Forsaken.
For the most part anymore. Deathguard Linnea. Yeah, I do remember her. I don't think there were a bunch of other people here like there is now. Here is also Martin Tremblay. I think there was like maybe her and maybe one or two more people, but not this many.
I haven't got all day.
Magistrate Severin wants a report. Very well. The defenders at the Bulwark are holding the majority of the Scourge at bay, but some do slip through on occasion. We have seen sporadic Scourge activity east of this station, with a concentration around the Balnir farmstead.
Trust no one.
That's it? Oh, here. Oh, it continues here.
I'm listening.
It's so cold now. The plague of undeath crawls through my veins like an icy serpent. The mindless state will be upon me soon. But save me from the cold. But no doomed destiny will prevent me from serving our Dark Lady. When the call arose, I sewed body bags for the fallen soldiers of Sylvanas' mighty army. Now my hands shake from the chill. If you would bring me 5 duskbat pelts, I could sew myself a blanket. Help me, Roam, so that I can continue to serve the cause.
Obtain 5 duskbat pelts. And we get better boots.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Okay, so we're killing Bath in this area. Duskbats. That's a rat. That's not what we're killing. Yeah, that's the city wall down here. Greater Duskbat, Decrepit Darkhound. Let's go for the bat. For that bat, we need that bat. Gonna kill that bat.
And nomad bands, but I already have that. No, I can add that to collection. That's kind of annoying that it doesn't say so while I'm looting it. That like, oh, you don't have this one yet. And I didn't have those. As I've said many times before, I don't use transmog at all. I just like collecting. So it's like, ooh, a thing to add to my collection. Nice. Did I suddenly get more powerful? Because it feels like combat is easier. Meaty Batwing. I feel like I mentioned, or not, I said something about meaty Batwings before when I recorded, maybe last week. I'll see when editing. But like, there's not much meat on a wing. They're fairly thin. Whoop. Is there even anything like on Vampiric Duskbat? Draining Touch. Melee attacks have a chance to steal health. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's a bear up there. Plagued Bruin. Bruin? I'm not sure. I mean, it has to have something to do with bears, but Bruin, I don't know the word. I know, like, the Latin for bear, I think it's Ursa, right? So it's like something being ursine is being bear-like. But Bruin, I'm not sure. Not sure about that word. It still bothers me how weirdly this moves. Like the animation going like dung dung dung. Like it's like a freaking hammer. It shouldn't... Yeah, it shouldn't really be attached animation-wise to the back of the... like, of the hyena's hips, I guess. And it moves like with the legs. It looks weird. It should, yeah.
What is it?
That animation needs a bit of oversight.
Do you have 5 Duskbat pelts yet, Rowan?
Do not seek.
I appreciate your efforts, Rowan. The cold dark beckons. May Sylvanas recognize your bravery one day.
Embrace the shadow.
Wait, I already got over 1 gold for that quest? Things have really changed in the, like, short amount of time since I made a new character last time. Things have really changed. It's so much faster. I understand it for some reasons, but I dislike it for other reasons.
You should return to Magistrate Severin with the information I gave you. He'll want it as soon as possible, so be swift.
Return to Magistrate Severin in Brill.
Embrace the shadow.
Well, that wasn't much of a Silver Riding Crane. This one I know for sure is from the new Pandaria remix stuff. Yeah. I am... Yeah, that wasn't much. Like, go here, get a report, kill some bats, go back. And he probably... I would guess... Maybe, actually, he will have something about the lake. Or send me somewhere else, so we just needed to do this thing first, possibly. As I said, I haven't quested here since before Kata, so...
Better be good. It is troubling to hear of the Scourge slipping past the bulwark. Even now, they are ceaseless in their assaults. But we will not give in. The Lich King is dead. We will not be taken again.
Trust no one.
Is he, though? Oh, that was the end of that. I guess we're heading toward the bulwark. Maybe we'll... Well, there's no actual, like, quest on the map. Like, hey, there's a quest here to pick up. So, I don't know. I guess we'll ride that direction. And this quest over here that guy have is to go to the next zone, which is down here, Silver Pine Forest. And we're not doing that. We're finishing Tirisfal Glades. And everything about it. Probably, feels like we'll do that in this recording session, like finish the questing here. Mm-hmm. So she did mention the Fallenir or Ballanir farmstead, which is here. You can see far Up there. It's a farm up here. There it is. I do believe, if I remember the book correctly, that's where Arthas initially got his horse, Invincible. It was born here. Balnir Farmstead. I do think that's the case. But yeah, we'll probably get... Whoop! Vampiric Duskbat? No, thank you. We'll probably get quests here at the Bulwark. So Brill, Undercity, Plaguelands. Let's head toward the Plaguelands. Yeah. I wonder, lore-wise, how the Plaguelands are today. Like, in the current, like, at the beginning of the War Within. Or we're still in the pre-patch as I'm recording this. But I wonder what state... because currently, if you go to the Plaguelands, especially the Western, the Eastern hasn't changed much. But the Western have changed quite a bit since between Wrath and Cata because of the Lich King's defeat. Like, the control of the Scourge over the whole area has lessened. They are growing weaker, and the living are taking back several areas, and the forest is slowly healing again. Lore-wise, it's been several years since then, so I feel like it should have recovered even more lore-wise by now. Maybe we'll see in the next expansion, because that's supposed to take place in Kel'Thalas. Like, you see this little zone here that is still not available. I think that will be unlocked with the... and maybe this area back here, like... no, actually, this area back here, that's Zulaman, I think. That's not on the map. Probably. But yeah, and probably we'll revisit Eversong Woods and Ghostlands in that expansion that comes after the War Within Midnight, it was called. But this one definitely will be unlocked and will probably be larger than it looks on the map. And probably some more stuff. So here we have a Blood Elf, actually. Malar Dawnblade.
Victory lies ahead.
I will have my revenge.
Okay.
Death to all who oppose us.
And an innkeeper here, that's odd. Mickey
What do
Levine.
you
Hello.
require?
My family worked the Northridge lumber mill in what's now Western Plaguelands. They were dedicated to the Dumas family, and now the Scarlet Crusade have taken it over along with all of Hearthglen. I will not rest until those zealots are wiped from Azeroth.
Goodbye.
Oh, and a Tauren is here as well. A mix of people. We're meeting a whole mix of people, but I do need to end this episode here. We killed bats. We can talk about bats in a question. How about are there bats where you live? In your country, do you have bats? I think most countries do have bats. We do have bats in Sweden. I've never seen any. Well, because they're generally only out at night, and I'm not very often out at night, and they're not often in cities, and I live in a city, so I've never actually seen a bat in Sweden. But we do have a few, but I don't know exactly how many kinds. But yeah, bats. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Boom. Yeah. Everything. Hey. Boom. Yeah. Watch some videos. Hey. Boom.